an ace, went all in and someone had aces behind me, but I'm happy that I've come this far.
The pressure is mounting as these players compete for the top prize of $125,000 and the PartyPoker.com European Open 3 Championship title. Find out who's next to go after the break. Welcome back to the PartyPoker.com European Open 3. The final table chip leader, Nick Prasad, has made a surprise exit out in fifth. We go back over to the action.
Looking at this chip differential scrolling across, what a spread between first and last. Hickman about 20 times more than John McGill. McGill's been hanging around like bubble gum on your seat. But this could be time to push.
That's enough. The king's enough.
I think the deuce was enough. He kind of looked at the deuce and pretended what the other one was. Liam's called in the dark. Liam has called in the dark.
Oh, you're in already. You're in already. Did you cut? I never even seen you moving.
I didn't look.
Is that one there any good?
I don't know. Let's see.
You don't know?
No, I didn't look. Oh.
King deuce against the 4-7.
Double down.
Yeah, not that. The deuce obviously makes the odds change dramatically. I know the king's a massive card up against the 4-7, but the deuce don't do it any favours, Jesse. That's what reduces the odds.
Yeah, you stand up if you're all in, no?
Oh, straight draw.
Basically playing on one card, as you're
Where
saying.
are you getting a straight
It's all going to come down to whether or not
King of
Liam
Hearts
hits a
down,
pair.
that'll solve any problems.
Certainly would.
King
Keep
would
me
be.
Seven times to be
away
all right.
for another
He's
one.
about 4-1 here.
Couple more
Here
outs
Yeah.
to send McGill running.
5, 4,
You wouldn't do it, Amanda. You wouldn't do it.
He caught a card on the river before. Can he bar one now? No 4, 5, or 7.
Oh!
And we are
Good game, guys.
just as quickly three-handed.
All right, cheers. All right, thanks, Liam. Good stuff. What?
John McGill,
No problem. Good luck, guys.
he wriggled his way 2 places farther than he might have deserved tonight. I'll tell you what, he got the maximum out of this tournament.
He certainly did. He's done well to come fourth. You know.
He should have been out in the semis, for crying out loud.
John, you're out of the final in fourth place. You had the lowest chip stack coming in. What were some of your tactics?
Well, I really needed to double up early, and I did do that. And I should have, whenever I did double up, I wanted to try and play a wee bit of cards, and I got caught messing about, and I lost 35,000 straight away, so I didn't really get a chance to play any proper poker. And I was just really like all in on trying and survive. It's really survival for me today. I'm very happy.
It took but 4 hands to lose 3 players. And this game's just completely different now, Ian.
Yeah, I mean, because Darren doubled up with Pippa and he got such a massive chip lead, it was half what we expected, Jesse, that they was going to move on a lot quicker. Scott on the button here now for ace-9. Let's see how he's prepared to play it.
Well, it becomes a huge hand, obviously. Just
45,000 is that?
Yeah, triple the bet. And Liam, has he decided to peel off a flop here?
Let's see what he's putting in there. Looks like a call,
Pass.
Are we going to carve him?
It was a raise to 45,000. It was called, and then there's been a pass.
It's just
The 2 runners in this pot.
you can understand why Liam has called, but it is not his MO, Floods, to start playing flops.
No, but free-handed, these are 2 good cards, Jesse. You know, he knows Scott Fenton can be raising with anything. You know, they both missed.
Yeah, will Flood lead here?
60.
60,000.
And this could be time for a Fenton special.
Fenton special, yeah.
But he'll have to get a good read on Flood to do it.
When it's 3-handed, Jesse, it's I always say this is about whoever's got the most moves has got to have the edge over the other 2, irrespective of how many chips they got. Whoever's prepared to put it in will have the edge.
Decision of the tournament for Fenton. Does he want to hang himself?
140.
Yeah, he's re-raced.
Wow, and this is something we don't usually see from Scott, because you'd think if he was going to raise a pound, he'd raise all of them.
Yeah, and that just took the wind out of Liam's sails, I think.
140,000.
And even though it's only 80 more, it looks strong. I mean, it looks like it would be suicide for Flood to move the rest of his tank in. It wouldn't be, but it certainly looks that way. That was a strong move from Fenton. He's not taking
it can only be because Liam's come out and bet. It's the same principle again, really. If he's hit the jack or he's got a massive hand, why come out and bet? You'd think he'd be checking. So
yeah,
that's what would give Scott the impotence to get his money and get his chips in. Rather.
Although if Flood did have something like a flush draw here, he would be quite comfortable to move the rest of his stack in, wouldn't he?
Well, if he had a flush draw with a couple of overcards to the jack, then yes.
Yeah. Fenton's
nice
taking
hand
it.
anyway.
Oh,
nice
wow.
hand,
Great
yeah.
stuff from Scott Fenton. Spotting weakness, such an important part of this game, and Scott Fenton so good at that. He spotted one on Flood.
Spotting a tell. Again, it's mostly about instincts. But there's one important thing that you can do. If you can see the person's eyes, if their eyes start to expand, they have the hand. If they constrict, they don't have the hand. That's how you can tell if a card hits someone. If you don't have access to their eyes, watch whether they lean backwards or forwards after the flop. If they lean forwards, it usually means that they hit the flop and they're engaged. If they lean backwards, it usually means that they've missed the flop and they're getting ready to, you know, whatever. They haven't made their mind up exactly what they're going to do, but it usually means that they've missed. There's all kinds of little physical things that you can learn about people. Watch someone during a hand when you're pretty sure that they have it, and watch the way that they act. In other words, you know for some reason that they have it. Watch all of their motions and remember those motions. Do the same thing when you don't think they have the hand. Watch all of their motions. Learn to trust your instincts.
Well, Liam's been honing his gambling instincts for about 50 years, and one thing he's got is resilience. You know, those chips are getting back in action. But he's got his work cut out for him here, does the gentleman.
Pass.
Call.
Just
Call.
mentioned the low stack. The low stack right now has somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 big blinds. I mean,
No raise.
you could see this game blind-wise going on a while, but the way the action has been, you just say there's no way. I mean, the guys are going all in all over the place.
Yeah, they all like getting it in, don't they?
Check. Check.
Nobody's got nothing. There's 30,000 out there.
Or Liam might.
Lethal.
He's come out and bet. I was going to say if he checks, Liam might have a stab at this
30,000.
because he's got the up and down. I can't see as he play because he was only in for the big blind, Jesse.
Not
So
a bad fella, you know.
Call.
Not a bad fella, though.
he's not a bad fella, he said.
Yeah. I mean, obviously Liam can only call here with the intention of bluffing, perhaps if he misses.
Ooh.
Will Fenton give him that opportunity? How does Scott read the call?
50,000.
50,000.
Pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
These two are a bit hard-headed.
Yeah, just because Scott had the initiative, obviously, flat calling and then coming out straight out with a raise. Liam's got to give him a bit of respect there and put the hand down.
There's that.
Pass.
I don't know what the chances are of Fenton and Flood getting head up for this title, but I would say they're nil to
You
none.
might see a call here.
Oh,
9-10.
Call.
Yeah.
pretty cards.
Yeah, nice cards to check.